Child of God, do you actually believe that God orders our steps? Because you know what? Sometimes I walk around and I see the level of impatience that people have, and honestly, I get concerned. I'll give you a story. The other day, I was in the bank, and this was the second time I'm in the bank. And as I was waiting to be served, you know the way you walk in, the pick up the ticket and wait to be served, right? So I was waiting for my time to be served, and I realized that the first time it happened, this gentleman who looked young, who looked like Gen Z, okay? And the reason why I'm saying a Gen Z is because the way he was talking, these young people, you can always pick someone and according to the generation they belong to. So he woke when my ticket was called. He also woke up, and as I kept moving, he was also moving, and we were all moving towards the same door. And when we reached the door, he was like, "No, it's me to be served." And I was like, "It's my ticket that has been called." And I could see the lady inside the office trying to signal us to get in. So I opened the door, and the gentleman went on to argue and say that he should be served. And I just went quiet and I waited for that lady to decide. And the lady was like, "What is your ticket?" And he said 18. Mine was 17. So that meant that I was supposed to go ahead and be served. So he was forced to go back to the waiting lounge and wait. So, and at that point, I was just laughing and I was telling that lady, wow, like people are not patient enough in this life. And we laughed about that, and I was served and left. Another day, I went back, the same place, and this time round, it was um, an Arab man, and when my ticket was called, he stood up and went as fast as he could. And this time round, I did not even follow, or I did not proceed to the door. I just looked at him in disbelief, because I was just like, what crop of men are these? You actually can't even allow ladies to be served. You are going ahead and you are doing this illegally, because the reason why there's that ticket system is for fairness. And I just smiled, and I was smiling while just standing. And I saw him get into the office, and I just waited. So the moment he came out, I had to go in. And the lady was like, "So what's your ticket number?" I mentioned the ticket, and I was like, "You know what? That guy overtook me." And the lady was like, "No, it's your mistake. You should have come in." And she insisted that it was my mistake. Okay? And at that point, I told her, I actually don't scramble for things. I don't fight for things. If it's meant to happen like that, let it happen. And I actually told her that, what if God had planned that to happen so that I can evade an accident right out here, and I'm busy fighting for a spot. And sometimes unfair situations happen, and I don't really go in and fight. I actually believe that God orders my steps on a daily basis. And I feel pity for all these people who are so impatient in life. I tell you, sometimes following a certain way of doing things is good and it's healthy. You might be saved from so many things, from so much hurt, just by following rules, because that man might have overtook me, but you never know what happened after that. Outside there, he could have met something that should not even have come or have happened in his life, just because of impatience. Because I believe that God orders our steps, and for me, I wholly believe that. And I believe that once I am in the bank, then God has ordered my steps to be there. And He's also ordering my steps by the time I'm getting out there. He's ensuring that I'm safe. But if I go around and start stepping on people's of feet and overtaking people and being unfair and doing all those things, then God is not going even to protect me. He's not even going to order my steps, because you know what? You have decided to do things by your own strength. And so, child of God, I just thought of giving out this story because I just see so much impatience around with people. And it's honestly so disturbing. And there's nothing we are running for, there's nothing we are going after for. You know, this world, the things that happen today have happened before. So, and even if you're going to be unfair and overtake me, that is not the end of the world. Things have to be done in a certain way. And if you keep doing, if you keep living like that, these things are gonna catch up with you, you know. And for me, I'll keep doing the right thing. I'll keep doing the fair thing in this world. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how unfair it looks. What I know is that God will always order my steps, and that is what matters. I love you all, and God loves you. Until next time, bye bye.